So in today's video I want to show you how to get a massive damage increase on your Reed's Regret. If you're running a Stasis subclass you're going to get a huge damage increase, 136k. Basically Reed's Regret, it's a really good linear fusion rifle. I got a firing line, it's a precision frame and it's a Stasis obviously. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you a standard shot which was 58k 300, just call it 58k. And then what I'm going to do is show you a massive damage increase with Fontamite. What Fontamite does is picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type, grants a temporary bonus weapon damage to the same elemental type. It's a 25% damage increase. And then the key mod is Supreme Wellmaker. Casting your super spawns 3 stasis elemental wells right near you. Doesn't have to be on a stasis subclass. You can use this on anything and you're going to spawn 3 stasis elemental wells behind you. Therefore you're going to get that 25% Fontamite going all of the time, every time you use your super, like so. I throw my super, I'm going to look around and there you go, there's the 3 stasis elemental wells. That's a Supreme Wellmaker. And now what I'm going to do is shoot him. Now I've got that extra Fontamite going, and that is on the bottom left there, Stasis Weapon Boost. And if you notice, to get that for 20 seconds, I'm going to show you how to do that in a moment. Instead of just 10 seconds, you can stack it so you can get a good 20 seconds damage. So there you go, that's a Supreme Wellmaker. All the way 58, all the way up to 70, just round it off to 73k. Font of Might's 25%. And the thing is, with Font of Might, it does actually stack with like nearly everything in the game. And a Supreme Wellmaker, like I touched on, it's a really nice mod and you can use it on any subclass. So what I've done in this clip is I got my good old mate Potsy to jump in and he's put his well down, and you'll notice it's worked for him. Look, he's got the Supreme Wellmaker on, and now because Font of Might stacks with everything, I'm also getting the 25% Font of Might, and I'm also getting the 25% extra damage because I'm inside of his Well of Radiance. So it does stack all together. So all the way from 58k all the way up to like 91,000, massive damage increase. So it's really handy. I use this setup occasionally in King's Fall, in different encounters. Really good team setup. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you my mods and how I'm stacking Fontamite to get 20 seconds of extra damage, and I'm going to finish it off with some clips. So this is my setup that I use quite a lot in certain boss encounters, whether it's raids or dungeons. What you're going to need is you're going to need 2 stasis piece or 1 stasis piece of armour. You only need 1 if one of your friends is running Supreme Wellmaker, but if you need to run it then you're going to need 2 because you need to run Supreme Wellmaker and Time Dilation. I've already shown you what Supreme Wellmaker does, that's the one that spawns the wells. But Time Dilation is one of the most important ones, because that what allows you to do is stack Font of Might like up to like 5 times, and every time you do it it's like 3 seconds, so it's really nice. So every time you run Font of Might you get 10 seconds, but if you run Elemental Time Dilation, for every time you stack a Font of Might it gives you 3 seconds. So every time you put a Font of Might on, as long as you've got Elemental Time Dilation, it's 3 seconds per stack, so you can go all the way up to like 19 seconds, but it does round it off to 20 seconds for you. So Supreme Wellmaker, you might not need to run that. If you're on your own, it's a good mod to run, but if you've got a good friend like my mate Potsy, who's going to pop his well for you and is kind and caring enough to run Supreme Wellmaker for you, then you don't need to run it. You can just stack an extra Font of Might on there and max out your Font of Mites, and you're going to get a really nice 20-second increase. So that's it. So 2 stasis pieces or 1. I'm going to finish off now with some clips of it working in the Duality dungeon. Here we go, everything working together now. My friend Vinny, my clanmate, is going to pop his well, and then that's dropped the stasis elemental wells, and then everything we've just seen, it's happening on a boss encounter. A good 20 seconds of stasis weapon boost, and it's 136k per headshot. If you're not running this setup, you don't get them numbers nowhere near. The other thing to sort of note on this as well is I had firing line on my linear, so that is also proccing here as well. Obviously I got my 3 teammates with me, my 3 clanmates, that's standing popping as well, and he also had Supreme Wellmaker on, so you got a constant supply of them wells and you're going to get a constant supply of some crazy damage. I use this setup against War Priest now and again, Oryx, things like that. It's just a really strong solid setup. If you just, it's like a team thing, so as long as you can get used to running that setup with your team, you're going to put out some serious DPS I'll leave a dim link to my setup so you can just copy and paste it. Hopefully, if you've got a couple of mates, a couple of teammates, you'll be able to start incorporating this into some of the DPS setups, and you're going to smash through encounters. I hope the video was good. Have a great day.